Hi, my loves, I'm Cess, and this is my destiny. And today, my destiny is to bring you another collective reading. It honestly feels like ages since I've done one of these for YouTube, but it's probably only like a week and a half. But it feels like a while. My life's changed. My life's changed a lot. The first ever collective reading that I did on here, I said, my life and your life, our lives are changing this summer. And you know what? Shock horror, I was fucking right. My life is changing personally. In the last 5 days, it's really changed. I feel like extremely grateful. I feel like an ending. There were so many endings, so many personal endings where I had really had to release a lot of stuff. And clearly, indirectly, it was all connected to what I've been calling in, because once I released all of these things and realised that I essentially needed nothing, boom. It's when the magic happens. It's when the fucking magic happens. It's when it starts to come in. So, yeah, that's my story, guys. What have you been up to? What have you been up to, Lucia? What have you been up to, Lindsay? My two number one fans, thank you so much for always watching and commenting and everything. I love you guys. And if anyone else wants to join my crew of two, well, there's three of us, the crew of two, then just, jump in. Jump in, innit? Okay, so let's see what the message is today. Ooh, so 5 of Swords. So this card is all about like disappointment, about feelings of betrayal. It's all about, I would say, when things don't go our way, we come up against like a lot of obstacles, but it's really about how we approach these obstacles, because it's like, do we fight? Do we flee? Do we freeze? Like, what is fawn is the other one. Like, what is your reaction to the obstacles which are coming up in your life right now? And normally when I see this, it's time to fight, babes. It's time to fight. But yeah, but it's how do we alchemize that disappointment, that frustration, that hurt? How do we use that to create something, to use that as power, to use that as fuel, to basically get what we want, to move, to shift, to transform, etc. How do we do that? Oh, 2 cards. Oh my god. 5 again, a 5 of Wands reversed, and the Knight of Wands. So this is definitely showing me that this is your time to fight. I feel like maybe you've been resisting it, like you've maybe thought you didn't want to like maybe upset the balance. Maybe you felt like you didn't have it in you. It's just much easier if you just sit back, let other people deal with it, or maybe give up on your dream, something like that. Maybe you haven't been fighting for your dream, and you've thought, maybe it's just not meant for me. Maybe it's not going to work out, which is what I thought not that long ago. Not that long ago, I really was about to just be like, well, let's just go back, have a normal job, do this, do that. But honey, thank God I didn't do that. But yeah, this is all about that Knight of Wands energy. So this is about really going for it. This is about just going straight in, like not worrying too much, knowing that you have some knowledge, knowing that you have passion, and that's enough to carry you through. You have some knowledge, you have some skills, you're going to learn along the way, but this is really about that momentum, that oomph, like just go with it. You've got to ride this now. And this is going in for battle. He's going in for battle. He's ready. You're ready to fight for your dreams. We've had some sleepless nights. We have had some anxieties over it. It's taken all of us to get this far. So that's why we're really thinking of giving up on ourselves. But I really feel like, honey, you got to fight, because what's there when you fight on the other side, okay? Because it's been so slow, like painfully slow so far. You just haven't seen any movement. Again, there's really a sense of like giving up here. But I just feel like on the other side of this, standing up for yourself, maybe putting boundaries in. These are all things that I've been learning recently, all things I've been learning. Putting boundaries in and really like knowing that you can be like authentic to yourself, and actually people aren't necessarily going to reject you for it. They are going to accept it and also have more respect for you than if you just like do doormat vibes, which we can all be guilty of. I can be guilty of doing that sometimes, only in some situations, but we pick and choose. So this is your chance to like stand up and to really show what you're made of, and be like, you're not going down without a fight. I think you need to show the universe that you're actually serious about this, and you're like, you can think like, oh, this is the last time, but it's not the last time. I think you're going to need to keep showing up every day, ready to claim this part of your life, whatever it is that you're calling in. Like, whatever it is that you're calling in is coming. Like, it's on the other side. You just have to like stick up for yourself. Fight the naysayers. Fight the people who like think that you can't do it, and necessarily they won't be like they think that you can't do it, but they just haven't had the proof yet. You haven't had the proof yet, so you've just got to be the conviction that carries you through. You've got to be able to do that. Okay, let's see what else. Ace of Wands reversed. So this is that you have it. You have the idea, you have the motivation, you have the passion, but you're just resisting it right now. Like, you're not taking it with both hands, It's time, like, to actually wake up and smell the coffee. Like, you are supposed to be doing this. You have been given this idea for a reason. You are supposed to be following your dreams, following your passions for a reason. And, like, if you don't do it, who the fuck's going to? You've got to do it. You've got to be an example for others. If anything, like, maybe your nieces, maybe your nephews, maybe your children, maybe your friends. You've got to be an example for others. If you break the mold, if you follow your dreams, if you create this thing, everyone else is going to believe in themselves that they can do it too. And don't you want all of your friends, all of the people your loved ones, don't you want them to believe in themselves too, that they believe in miracles? That's something that I've been affirming recently when things go not so well, which happens. I just started affirming, I believe in miracles. I believe in miracles. And do you know what? It actually fucking works. Honestly, I think I've jumped timelines. This happened again. I jumped them before. But then I somehow jumped back, but now I've jumped again. Anyway, less about me. The High Priestess. So obviously a lot of you are very, very intuitive. Like, you're very, very connected to your inner feminine. And I really feel like this thing that you're going to do, like, brings so much power back to you. I think it's going to be something which can allow you to live the way that you want to live. It can allow you to live in tune with your cycle. It can allow you to really, like, stand on your own as a woman and be like, this is how I reject the patriarchy. This is how I reject capitalism. This is how I bring the power back to me. This is how I bring the power back to other people. And whether this is going to be through, like, your crafts, whether this is something that you're devoted to, maybe you offer a service, maybe you're a storyteller, maybe there is like magic at your fucking fingertips, maybe you're just doing spells, maybe you're doing spells and you're really beginning to see, or maybe you haven't seen any results yet and you're kind of giving up on doing spell work. Don't give up. You just got to keep practicing. Do the spells again. Just because a spell didn't work one time, it does not mean that it's not going to work. It doesn't mean that you're not a powerful witch. It doesn't mean that you don't have magic at your fingertips. You do. You just got to harness it. You've got to work with it and you've got to believe it. And that's when you're really going to start seeing results. This whole thing is about believing in yourself. Don't give up now, because just pushing through this battle, this fight, I really feel like on the other side of this is where it's all coming in. And you have to do this, as I say, for other people, for yourself. Like, you're tapping into this power, this magic inside of you, and you're using that for the greater good. Don't let anybody steal that from you. Don't let anybody steal that from you. Don't let anyone steal it from you. This is fantastic. Also, often, half the time, these reads are for me as well. As well as for me and you. But I really feel like I'm on the other side already, as I've said. Okay, I'm going to Let's have a look. What else does this collective need to know? Ooh, okay. So we've got the 7 of Cups reverse and the 2 of Swords. So I feel like you're thinking that you have to maybe pick another option. So 7 of Cups, maybe you feel like you're out of options and you're having to choose something which you don't necessarily want, and you're like using your mind, you're using your logic to make this decision, when really what you need to be doing is tapping into your intuition and tapping into your instincts. What are your passions? Whereas I feel the mind is really taking over right now, and it's being like, oh, I can't do this. Like, maybe other people could do this, but I can't do this. It's not going to work out for me. I need to choose a different option. Maybe I need to go back to a day job. Maybe I shouldn't be investing in myself in this way. Maybe I shouldn't spend time on this project, on this passion, because I've gotten out of it and I don't see the need to get back in. Like, it's going to be too hard to get back into it. You know, like, you could be so motivated for a bit, and then I don't know, you go on holiday and then you come back and it takes you ages to get back into something, and then you never actually do that. And I feel like you don't think it's an option to go back, but really it's time. You do have options. The world is your oyster. You just need to like broaden your horizon, see what you can see. That's not useful. But yeah, you're not out of options, but you need to stop thinking so logically. You need to start thinking with a little bit of faith, because, as I say, standing up for yourself, don't give up now. On the other side of this, what is on the other side of this? Moving on. 5 of Cups, but it's reversed. So it's moving on from the grief, from the sadness. Moving on. 6 of Swords at the bottom. Moving on. Whole new journey. That is what's after this. Oh my God. Ace of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. 9 of Cups. That is what's on the other side of this. Like, everything that you're asking for, that you're calling in. Like, just this life that you're beginning, that you can picture and you can almost feel it, but because you haven't seen change in your reality, in your 3D, you're like, it's not for me, it's not happening. But it is. You've just got to stand up for yourself. Don't flee, don't like fawn, don't drop in a ball and roll. Like, fight it, go in head first and really fucking go for it. This is your time. No one is going to do it for you. And when you're starting now, you're already ahead. Like, if you start next month, you're behind. So start now. Like, you may have wished you started 2 years ago. Like, or you may wish you, when you started the first time, then you never stopped. But if you still don't start now, if you don't go back to it now, then, and if you're worried about like, oh, well, it's going to take so long to get there, like, the 3, 4, 5 months or whatever it is that you're doing, 3, 4, 5 years, like, that time's still gonna pass. And what would you rather do? Have it pass doing it, or have it pass not doing it? These are your options. I said you're out of choices, but you think you're out of choices, but you're not. You've only got one choice, and you know what it is. It's to follow your dreams and do this shit. You've got this. This is your sign. Don't give up. It's time to party or something like that. I'm going to cut that out maybe. Don't give up. You have got this, my loves. You've got this. So please let me know in the comments, guys. What are you not giving up on? What today are you going to go forth with, and just say, I'm not giving up on my dreams again. Never again. Tell me, I want to know. All right, my loves, I will see you soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I love you.